처음에 이 본판에다가 피부톤만 바꿨죠. 그 다음에 여기서 탐슨을 만들었어. 탐슨. 요거 헤어스타일은 뭐였죠? 앞으로고, 앞으로에 좀 줄인 거고, 두개골은 2번. 이거 세부 안 맞췄죠, 저. 두개골 2번에 이마가 2번. 그 다음에 눈썹이 2번. 다 2번이네. 그 다음에 눈은 5번이고, 그 다음에 귀가 3번. 그 다음에 코가 기본이고, 광대뼈가 1번. 그리고 입 5번이고요. 그 다음에 수염은 9번. 턱은 기본이고, 피부톤이 제일 10번. 이렇게 해서 탐슨, 어쩌다 보니 탐슨이 나왔어. 탐슨이 나왔고, 슈폼도 탐슨으로 내가 손을 맞추도록 할게요. 슈폼도 바꿨어요. 수염을 탐슨이 흑인이라고? 수염 그래. 수염을 저거 그 디귿자로 바꾸자. 수염 너무 진하네요.
The biggest thing I would do is I just don't think you should be able to finish in the top 3 2 years in a row. I think there has to be some sort of
마카넨 수비는 좀 에바지 않냐?
I'm fine rewarding the one bad season, but when you're just continuously bad, the year that
클레이 탐슨
when they won the lottery 3 out of 4 years, I just thought that was a travesty.
Just didn't feel like it.
No, it's just wrong. There's 30 teams in the league, and you have a team that really blows the
수염 조금 조정할게요 제가.
Surrounds him with the wrong people, and he leaves, and then really can't stay out of its way for the next couple of years, and they just
경기력이 좋아진 것 같아.
I don't agree with that. I think that's bad. I also thought it was bad that Philly was able to get number 3 and number 1 in back-to-back years, and it's bad that the Celtics were able to get the 3rd pick and then the 1st pick. So that would be the one thing I would do. I don't think it should.
수염만 좀 짧게 하면 되겠다.
Successfully fail for multiple years.
Taking a look at the Bulls, and down low it's Markkanen and Carter. Dunn and Levine are the guard set, and it's Valentine in at the small forward position. Here's Smooth.
아, 이건 좀 그렇네. 근데 릴리즈가 너무 느려요. 얘.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul.
커리, 어빙, 릴라드보다 릴리즈가 느려.
is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Portis is checked in for Markkanen. Bill, 1 shot to win a game. You can pick any player. Who's going to take that shot for you?
Kevin Durant. I think he has the most ways to get a good shot off. I always look at it as, is it a quality shot to get off? So he can post the smaller guy up. He can shoot a 3. He's got the pull-up hezzy jumper, as he calls it. He can go to the lane and pump fake and do a little drop step. And I just think he has the most moves. Some people would say LeBron, but am I getting regular season LeBron or playoff LeBron?
Playoff LeBron.
Playoff LeBron would be my number 1 choice.
40만 있는 거 무과금으로 키우려고 안 찍고 있지. 드리블은 무료 아니에요. 드리블 프로 단계는 볼컨 70 돼야 돼. 볼컨 75였던가? 오늘 볼컨만 찍으려고요. 오늘 볼컨만 찍어서 내일은 좀 개인기 좀 하자.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, their focus wasn't there in that one. Same with the shot selection.
I've seen worse shooting nights, but this was
바리또또님 어서 오세요. 시카고 어제도 했었는데 오늘도 있어.
Wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the
수염 바꿔야
whistle.
돼.
Two shots coming up.
All right, a chance to
수염
check out the
바꿔야지.
stats for Brogdon.
카메라 여기 있잖아요. 카메라.
He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 3
브로드캐스트로
rebounds.
바꾸면 돼요.
And guys,
브로드캐스트로.
he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know.
근데
But
이거
the arrow's
볼컨이
pointing
70, 아,
upward right
80인가까지
now.
가던데.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Chicago calls
저기 살짝
timeout.
잡힌다.
Antetokounmpo's physical
수염이
gifts.
너무
Dunk last
거뭇거뭇하다,
season,
그죠?
he literally
너무
jumped
진하다,
over
지금.
the 6'6" Tim Hardaway Jr.
He,
You remember the play?
yeah, I think he's
연한
gonna
거
dunk from behind
있었거든요,
the
그
foul line during
He
a
might.
game.
입에 그
Maybe
동그랗게
because it's so easy for
되어
him
있는
because
수염.
it's like 2 steps and he can do it.
그걸
but
바꿔야겠다.
the last guy I remember being able to do what Giannis does was younger LeBron, where LeBron was such a sick athlete, like in that 2008, 2009 range, that he almost shrunk the court. And he would get a steal at half court, and then in 2 steps he was at the rim, and you would go, wow, how did that happen? And Giannis is like that. I think Anthony Davis is a little
뭐하냐,
bit like
쿤보.
that too, where it's just the geometry of the court seems screwed up when they're out there.
카일님
Yeah,
어서
not a
오세요.
great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation.
폭탄 돌려버리네,
Leave your ego at the door.
Antetokounmpo against Levine. 6 to shoot.
아 이거 못 따라가 저거.
Levine with the slam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. The
샷.
shot's good from Smooth. Yeah, it's a great honor in the NBA to be a spokesman for Gatorade, and the company recently announced
어빙.
that AI would be the next player to fill that role.
플레이메이커
And I'll be
슈창조자지.
honest, I'm a little surprised Gatorade went with AI as their next spokesman. Some of the greatest players ever in the NBA.
재한님
held
어서
that
오세요.
role, but the company feels
Bulls have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
수염밖에 안 보인다. 수염밖에 안 보여. 너무 진하다.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
Bill, you've done quite a few player interviews over your life, and
아 비하인드가
I'm sure
너무
there are
느려.
some guys that have surprised you with what they've got to say.
Yeah, I think we're in a really cool generation with basketball players where they're these really thoughtful guys who aren't afraid to share stuff. You know, some of the guys try to protect their
커디는
images
어제
and
제가 시카고 어제 만났었거든요. 그 잭라빈이 좀 수비가 약하더라고. 어제도 내가 시카고 만났을 때 커디는 많이 했던 것 같은데.
Some of these guys you can't hide on a podcast. If I have you for an
커디는
hour, you're not going to be able to dodge that.
공든 우리 편 등 뒤로 돌아 들어가면 돼요.
Which is that's the beauty of the
무작정
Well, and I don't
달리면
have notes,
안
so I do
먹히고.
it. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're going. And you got to be
우리
ready.
편 볼든의 등 뒤로
So,
돌아야 돼.
Some guys are ready, like the
하도
Raiders are
놀래요.
ready.
깜짝이야.
육과금에 고생이 많으십니다.
아 카일님 만원 감사합니다. 고맙습니다.
Durant was ready to talk, and we did 5
미스트브롱님
podcasts.
어서 오세요.
Everything's on the
메이커
table.
3점
But my
던지긴
favorites
하는데
are, you know, somebody like Kyrie came in, really smart.
들어간 건 아직 못
Sort of
봤어요.
ready to go, but not totally, but then got
3점은
into
던지긴
it. And those
던져요.
are usually the best ones.
So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
Nice.
Levine can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 8. I want to get back to what we were chatting about, Bill, with how today's NBA players are so media ready, whether it be interviews or social media. Your take is really
아주
interesting.
실시간 썸네일도 바꿔야
I think
되네
in
오늘.
general, all these guys,
탐슨으로 바꿔야 되네.
guys now
탐슨.
are so used to talking to people.
어떻게 이 레딩 만들다 탐슨이 나왔지?
You know, they're not surprised by questions, and they know how to handle themselves. They know how to not get in trouble, and they're comfortable. Maybe
They've kind
20
of grown up with you, though, too. You know what? You've been relevant for many years.
Well,
They've grown up with your stuff.
To be honest, a lot of them just know me as the white guy on NBA Countdown for They might not have read me, but
아싸,
they
막았다.
remember like that year I was with Jalen Rose, you know. But what's weird
I
is
think you'd be surprised. More have, I think.
well, you know this too. When you're on TV, the credibility you
아
get
들어왔는데.
from being on TV, I wasn't
아깝다.
prepared for within the NBA.
Oh, really?
I think that's true. Yeah, I think it's like, oh, he's on TV, he's okay. And maybe they don't agree with you all the time, but you've passed some imaginary checkpoint.
어흐 내
Well,
여시.
you may think that TV was your validation. This is going to be your validation.
Oh,
2K.
이 캐릭터는 2년차가
This is better than
전성기고
winning a Pulitzer Prize.
1년차 때는 아직 모르겠어요. 어떻게 됐지? 한 2년차 때는 잘 될 것
Passes to
같은데.
Levine. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Levine's got 13 points. Bill, the way that super teams are being put together right now, good or bad for the league?
시카고는 이겨야지 진짜.
I'm confused. I have been watching this
블레스
league
뒤로
since I was a
돌아가서.
kid. We've always had super teams. There's never been an era where we didn't. What do people think the Jordan era Bulls were, and what do they think the Shaq, Kobe Lakers were? And this is how the league is. I think what bothers people this time around specifically is that the Warriors won 73 games and they added Kevin Durant. Now, I get it. I get why it bothers
와.
people. On the other hand,
바로
the
땡겨주는데
job of the
메이커.
franchise is to tilt
3점 들어갔네.
competitive advantage in any way you
슈퍼홈
can
탐슨으로
to your
바꿨어요.
favor.
네.
They did a great job
적응
building
중이야
their
지금.
team. They did a great job
릴라드가
building
좀
enough cap
쓸만했는데.
space for this year that everybody knew was coming. The summer 2016, we knew the cap was going to jump, and they played it perfectly. And they got Kevin Durant out of it. He played it perfectly too. He was on a team. He wasn't going to win the title in OKC. He wasn't going to win the title playing with Westbrook. Not to sound like a Durant apologist, but he wants to
포인트
win the title
가드보다
and beat LeBron James.
힘들지.
If you're going to do that, you're going to try to get on
캐릭터는
the best
오버롤이
possible team
낮아서.
you can.
Pass to Carter. Takes it to
아
Valentine.
막하네 진짜.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Valentine's got his
생긴
second
것만
bucket of the
이렇지.
night.
거의
A tough
호구야
start
호구
scoring
지금.
the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Smooth. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
나 릴리즈 적응이 안 돼요.
Three of his own, but it's no good. Inside, Markkanen, and Maker sends it back. Bledsoe against Dunn. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Dunn picks one up.
아 이거
And
저거
they have
어떡하지?
yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
생각보다 느리거든요 릴리즈가.
And the Bucks
탐슨이.
making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Bobby Portis is checked in for Markkanen, and Jabari Parker.
확실한
subbed in for
기회에서 쏘기엔
Valentine.
좋은데.
Levine feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Parker. He dishes it to Carter. Back to Parker. Passes it to Portis. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Portis has got 5 points so far.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Well, we want to thank the sports guy for being here. Enlightening as always. Bill, what a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I hope my son was impressed. Thank you, Kevin.
I'm sure he was.
오케이 샷. 게임하다 보면 농구 쉽게 배우지.
Kevin, he was a pioneer in blogging. Emmy nominated for his
나도
work
농구
on
몰랐어요.
documentaries. The guy never stops thinking of new ways to produce content.
아 진짜 스크린 미치겠다 이거.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot.
너무 느려 너무.
Falling now with more
느린데
than we saw at first.
체력은 빨리 달아 씨.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the shot's good from Smooth.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The pass to Portis. Over to the wing. And here's Levine. Back to Parker. Carter on the wing. Over Lopez. And it's Carter missing. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
방금 레이업은 레이업은 위치에 따라서 나가는 동작 모션이 달라요. 저걸 쓰고 싶어서 키를 입력한 건 아니고 어느 자리에 있냐에 따라 달라져요.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still big group
78대
substitution here for Milwaukee.
커스터마이징 이후에 첫
DJ
승리인가?
Wilson, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. Smooth checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
저런 수염으로 바꿔야 될 것 같은데 방금 걔.
On D there almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of the
야,
game.
나는 블락 뜨면은 견제가 안 되고 그냥 파울만 되네.
Good at stretching the floor. What are defenses doing to counteract that?
I think that what they're doing right now is they're having guys with the versatility of switching, because if you run pick and roll and you can switch, it keeps everybody in front of you. And I think also right now they're having multiple guys and going deeper to have guys who are in foul trouble that they can look down to their bench and they can play 10 or 12 guys on their roster.
Wilson out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Smooth.
못 따라가. 못 따라가.
It's Hill in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Portis, the pass to Arcidiacono. And it's Lopez at the elbow.
캐릭터 보면 겁나 캐릭터 보면 겁나 웃기네 진짜.
That's his first foul.
저게
And
나왔을까?
now only one away from being in the penalty.
Parker finds Lopez. He gets that.
와, 로페즈.
Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Great concentration.
캐릭터
from
느리죠?
Lopez to absorb
오버롤이
the contact
64라.
and finish the play off anyway.
Bucks leading by 19 points. Pass to Smooth.
아, 씨, 이것도 안 들어가. 아무것도 안 들어간다.
Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Arcidiacono kicks to Portis. That's a 2 from Parker.
아, 점프 떴는데 점프가 안 나가고.
Passes to Lopez.
점프력 사망이야, 씨.
Pass to Portis. 5 on the clock. Here's Arcidiacono.
나 점프 뛴 거 봤어요, 방금?
The Bucks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Smooth. Inside. Shot's good by Wilson. And the Bucks lead by 21.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
야, 스크린 걸지 마, 씨. 안 그래도 능력치 낮아 죽겠는데, 씨.
Not a lot of room.
스크린 걸면 정정당당하게 1대1 하자.
Dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
메이커 여기 스크린 좀.
Making a change here. Makers checked in, and the Bulls making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. Here's Smooth, guarded by Levine.
아무것도 안 돼. 미치겠네, 진짜.
Parker with it. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And Levine, here we go.
Zach LaVine won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016. The second one against Eric Gordon, an all-time classic.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 18. Middleton on the wing to the middle. Knocks it
Nice.
down in the bucket from Smooth. Smooth's got 12 in the game. And Dr. J said it best. Zach LaVine is among the greatest performers in dunk contest history.
LaVine doesn't actually dunk a whole lot in regular
아,
games.
로페즈
but when he gets out in
단단한 거보다
transition,
두께가
though, step
두껍구나,
back.
얘가.
6 to shoot. Parker finds Levine. Over Middleton. And again, Chicago.
나 있다, 여기 있다.
No good.
여기 있다.
The edge
여기
on
있잖아.
the glass
여기 있잖아.
is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
그렇지.
Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Parker surveying the floor. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Parker's got 4 this quarter. Milwaukee leading by 21. Middleton outside. And stolen by Dunn.
쿤보 나 피 걸어주러 왔는데.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Levine, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game. And for Milwaukee,
바꿔은
they're
했네,
shooting
15도.
52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. The shot's good from Smooth. He's got 17.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
저 지금 잭라빈 옆에 날개 표시가 돌파, 인사이드 돌파 특기가 있다는 거야 저게. 날개
Here's
표시가.
Portis. Off target from outside.
반역은
So it's Milwaukee sitting at a
슈터
21-point
3점
lead to
쏘는
end the
애고
quarter. From the field, they
왕가는
have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has
플레이메이커고
them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere.
자물쇠는
We'll be right
락다운
back.
수비수고.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making. Right
날개
there.
드라이빙,
He showed
덩크,
both,
레이업,
and he did
돌파.
so at a very high level.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and Parker are the wings. Carter out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Dunn in at the point guard position. And Bobby Portis out of Arkansas, improving his long-range shooting year after year.
Yes, he has a nice release, Kevin, on his shot. Not just a finesse big man, though. He battles at either the 4 or the 5 spot.
Carter with the block.
뛰긴 열심히 뛰어댕기는데
Bulls trail by 20.
체력 벌써 없고요.
Dunn looking over the floor. Kicks to Parker. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think
사동문.
it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think a player should speak up. I think in all, you know, all our 4 major sports, in any possible
나이스
way. I
스크린.
think guys who
아, 씨,
get a
넣어줘야지
chance to
이건.
weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think
막아줬구만.
our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues. Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to.
자바리 파커.
Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. And the pass to Smooth. And a great assist
샷.
by
롱투.
Bledsoe.
아,
That
2점이네.
one goes in. Smooth's got 9 points here in the second half. Bulls
스크린만
trail by
엄청 걸고
12.
있어. 센터야 거의 지금.
And Steve, Zach LaVine, no lack of confidence, great range on his shot. What's the next step, you think, in the maturation of his game?
Without question, it's at the defensive end. A slender build that has the tools to be a quality defender. It's about focus and the desire to be a two-way player.
Free throw good by Parker. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. He doesn't get the second one.
맞아.
He needed to convert
나 아래쪽 봐.
all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
컷인.
Middleton, the pass to Smooth. Lopez.
나이스
And he
로페즈.
finishes nicely on the layup.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Parker up top. The 10-footer. Here's Carter. Good work there as it goes.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Bucks leading by 11.
나 주는 줄
And
알았어.
Middleton the bucket on the assist from
볼이 나한테 오는 줄 알았어.
And that's 21 points for Chris Middleton.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
One thing that jumps
나래.
out in this game is the free throw shooting,
이런
which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely, a big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And they took charge when it
나이스
counted.
미들턴.
They'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chris Middleton.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Lopez passes to Smooth. A shot missing. Nice D from Levine. First free throw is good.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you
야, 나 70
maximum
언제 찍냐
effort
이거. 자유투
every night.
바꾸려면.
And here is Hill. To the paint. The shot's good from Smooth.
21득
And this
채웠어.
is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
Arcidiacono missed.
주말쯤 되면 70 될 것 같기도 하고.
Two-way player. Great contest there.
And so it's the Bucks
아니다.
taking care of business in this one.